Welcome to my channel Ratri Theater. Now we discuss about motivation and success in this video. Before that, like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Okay, then let's start the video.
Did you know that some of the biggest names in comedy, like Kevin Hart and Ellen DeGeneres, started their careers performing in tiny clubs for just a handful of people? It's wild to think how far they've come. Who do you think made the most money from telling jokes? Is it Kevin Hart with his global tours and Hollywood roles? Jerry Seinfeld, who turned his sitcom into one of the biggest moneymakers in TV history? Or someone else? The answer might surprise you. Stick around to find out who's actually at the top of the comedy earnings list. Quick transition to the next scene. Introduction. Welcome, comedy fans. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of stand-up comedians who've not only made us laugh, but also built massive fortunes. Some of these comedians took the stage and transformed their careers into multi-million-dollar empires. From global tours to TV specials and business ventures, they turned comedy into serious wealth. We'll take a closer look at how they made it happen. So, buckle up for an entertaining, inspiring ride. Before we jump into the real numbers, let me ask you, have you ever thought about how much money a stand-up comedian could actually make? I mean, we're talking about someone who spends hours on stage telling jokes, right? Here's a challenge. Can you guess which comedian made the most money in 2023? No cheating. Think about the highest-grossing comedians. Drop your guess in the comments below, and let's see who's paying attention. Pause for interaction. Alright, let's get into the details. First up, let's talk about Kevin Hart. Known for his explosive success on stage and in Hollywood, Kevin has built a massive empire. He started in stand-up with his first big break in 2009 with Seriously Funny, but his true rise came with global tours. His irresponsible tours in 2018 grossed an astounding $100 million. He's been doing sold-out shows worldwide, and what's even more impressive is how he's branched out into acting, producing, and even fitness. Kevin also signed a huge deal with Netflix, reportedly earning $40 million for his stand-up specials alone. But Kevin's biggest financial moves aren't just from comedy. He owns a media company called Heartbeat, has stakes in fitness brands like Fabletics, and he's a brand ambassador for major companies like H&M and Samsung. All of this has contributed to his multi-million-dollar fortune. In 2023, he earned $87.5 million, making him the highest-earning comedian in the world. Next, let's talk about the legendary Jerry Seinfeld. It's no surprise that Jerry Seinfeld, with his groundbreaking sitcom Seinfeld, became one of the wealthiest comedians of all time. The show itself remains one of the most iconic and successful TV shows in history, and Jerry is still cashing in on its success decades later. In fact, Jerry earned about $800 million from syndication rights alone. Here's the kicker. When Seinfeld sold the rights to the show, he made tens of millions more in just a few years. But Jerry didn't stop there. His Netflix deal for comedians in cars getting coffee was reportedly worth $100 million, and his 2020 special made over $20 million. Jerry's empire isn't just built on stand-up and TV. He's a smart investor in tech startups and luxury cars, further expanding his fortune. At last count, his net worth was estimated to be around $950 million, and that number keeps growing. Now, let's focus on Amy Schumer. Amy's rise is a great example of how a comedian can diversify and make major waves in entertainment. Her career took off in the early 2010s, when she became a regular on Comedy Central Presents and the Comedy Central Roast series. But her big break came with the movie Trainwreck in 2015, which she wrote and starred in. The film earned over $140 million worldwide, and her salary for the film was a reported $11 million. But Amy's empire doesn't stop at movies. She's had 2 Netflix comedy specials, with her first one, The Leather Special, reportedly earning her $13 million. Amy also made a significant move by writing a book, The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo, which became a bestseller. She also co-founded the production company First Dates and made millions from branded deals with companies like Hanes and Tiffany. Amy's net worth is currently estimated to be around $45 million, and she's building a future not just from stand-up, but from business ventures that tap into her comedic persona. Let's also quickly mention other notable comedians like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. Chris Rock's deal with Netflix for 2 stand-up specials was valued at $40 million. His 2016 tour also brought in over $30 million. Dave Chappelle, on the other hand, signed a groundbreaking deal with Netflix worth $60 million for his specials. But his earnings don't stop with stand-up. Chappelle's investments and deals with brands have brought his net worth to an estimated $60 million, and he continues to rake in money with every special he releases. Let's highlight a few wow moments from these comedians' careers. Kevin Hart made headlines with his $100 million Irresponsible tour. But did you know he also made $70 million from acting in movies like Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and Central Intelligence? Talk about a versatile income stream. Jerry Seinfeld turned his sitcom into a multi-billion-dollar franchise, with a deal worth over $75 million to sell the rights, and Amy Schumer's ability to transition from stand-up to Hollywood stardom is a textbook example of brand expansion. And who could forget Dave Chappelle's surprise return to the comedy scene, earning $60 million from just one Netflix deal in 2017. These comedians didn't just do comedy, they created an entire ecosystem around their names. So, which comedian from this list do you think is the most successful? Is it Kevin's empire, Jerry's sitcom riches, or Amy's movie mogul career? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to know who you think is the ultimate comedy mogul. Alright, here it is. The top earner in comedy. Drumroll, please. Kevin Hart takes the crown with a whopping $87.5 million in 2023. He beat out even Jerry Seinfeld, thanks to his massive tours, movie roles, and smart investments. Who would have thought that jokes could lead to such incredible wealth, right? These comedians have shown us that stand-up comedy can be the start of something much bigger. It's not just about making people laugh, it's about building a brand, diversifying your income, and turning your passion into a multi-million-dollar empire. Whether it's Kevin Hart building his own media company, Jerry Seinfeld raking in money from syndication, or Amy Schumer breaking through to Hollywood, they've proven that you can achieve anything when you leverage your comedic talent. So, the next time you watch a stand-up special, remember, it could be the beginning of a comedy empire. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of comedy wealth, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And, hey, leave a comment below with your thoughts on these comedians. Who do you think is the most successful, and why? Also, if you want more laughs and insights into the world of entertainment, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. End.